Yeah, that's.
Yeah, what? Can you be quiet, please?
Yeah,
Biscuits
the camera.
and gravy?
Yeah, the camera.
We were trying to learn about hookahs. Hi guys, I'm Monkey and this is Sean, and we're with 7 Cents. And today we're going to learn how to set up a hookah.
Monkey, could you tell me what these parts are and where they go, please?
Sure, Sean, I would love to. Well, the hookah we're going to use today is your standard hookah. It has the same basic parts as any other hookah. So your first step is to put your down stem into your stem.
What would you do? Just screw it on like so?
Yes, it's threaded, and you just screw it right in, nice and tight, so you don't get any air.
About how high would you put the water inside of the chamber?
You want it to be just above the bottom of the stem. You want as much chamber empty for smoke as possible. You just want just enough water for it to bubble. So then you're going to place your stem into the base, and you want to make sure that it's nice and tight, so you don't want any air getting in. Help me!
I was, okay. Stop for a second. How would you be able to tell if there's any air getting inside of the chamber?
I have no idea.
I don't
know how to answer that. If it's getting air, it's just, it's getting air. It doesn't work right.
So would the rubber around there make the airtight seal?
Right, the grommet, which is what the rubber piece inside here is called, is going to make sure that no air is getting inside of your hookah. And you also have a grommet here where the hose goes, and then we'll also put a grommet where the bowl goes.
So what do we do next, Monkey?
Well, next we're going to put the hose in. So what you're going to do is put the hose into the grommet and make sure it's nice and tight so you don't get any air. And the hose that we're using today is the Maya hose that you can find at 7 Cents. And what this hose is you unscrew this part here, and there's a little freeze pack inside.
And if I didn't want to use that freeze pack, would that work like a normal hose?
Oh yes, oh shit. But other than that, this is But other than that, this is shit. There's a lot of pressure on me right now. I'm just saying. I just feel it.
I noticed that this hookah has a spot for 2 extra hoses.
Right, yeah, it does. This hookah is set up for 3 hoses, but most hookahs are only set up for 1. On the other side is an exhaust valve, and what that means is there's a ball bearing inside, and when you inhale, it seals the valve, but when you blow into the hose, it releases the smoke.
If I wanted to, could I hook another hose up right there in that spot?
No, you can't. Most people think that it's a hookup for another hose, but it's not. It's just a release valve to let the smoke out.
So that's cool. If I wanted to clear the stale smoke from inside the chamber right here, all I'd have to do is just blow inside of this hose and it'll come out through one of these holes on the side right here.
Right, exactly.
So what would be the next step of assembling this hookah and making it work?
Well, the next thing we're going to do is add the ash catcher, which is going to catch the ash that falls off the side of the bowl, or you can add coals and get them ready for your next shisha bowl. So we're just going to screw this on and make sure it's tight. Now, I'm going to need you to put that grommet on the very top because we're going to put the bowl up there, and you want to make sure, just like everything else, that it's airtight.
And that just helps make an airtight seal, correct?
Right.
And I just slid this on here just to where it's just started to get tight.
And then we're going to put the bowl on top, which the bowl that we're using today is a Goliath bowl, which you can also find at 7 Cents.
And the same thing, I just slid that on there till it got nice and tight.
And now that we know that our base and our stem are nice and tight, the hose is connected to the hookah, and the bowl is on top, and it's connected tight with the other grommet, then we're ready to start our hookah.